What's up, Warriors? You know what day it is. It's time for your next daily dose of Maintenance Monday with your host, that Wounded Warrior guy. That's me. And for those of you who don't know, or if this is your first Maintenance Monday that you're joining us, well, Maintenance Monday is a day where we sit down and we give ourselves 15 to 20 minutes to self-reflect, and we try to determine what our deficiencies, what our weaknesses are, and then we come up with a plan. We come up with a method on how to attack those deficiencies in a healthy way. And doing that prevents those potentially small problems from turning into larger issues later on down the line. If we neglect them, they could potentially become something much bigger that's much more difficult to deal with later. So, as a way to avoid that, we are going to spend this time every Monday and we are going to determine what those deficiencies are in order to maintain ourselves and prevent those small problems from becoming big issues. But before we get into that, I just want to say to all my new subscribers that I appreciate you supporting this channel. And for those of you guys out there watching this, if you are enjoying this content, do me a favor, throw me a like. And if you haven't done so already, if you are enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything I'm putting out in the future. Before we actually get into the video and get into Maintenance Monday, on a side note, today is my wedding anniversary. I've been married 2 years now, so it's a pretty big milestone for me and my wife. Very, very excited. She'll be home here shortly. We have like a little date night planned. I'm going to make a homemade pizza. We're going to have some wine. We're going to sit down. We're going to play board games. It's going to be awesome, and I'm really excited about it. But getting back into Maintenance Monday, I'm going to tell you guys some of the things last week I believe I did well, some of the things I believe I could have done better, and then we're going to go into the goals that I'm trying to set for myself this week. So I did just finish up my semester, and I did really well. I got all A's. So far, I have stuck to my goal, and I've been successful in the pursuit of that goal. I am trying to get all the way through my associate's degree with straight A's. So 4 more in the bucket, 4 more to go, and that goal will be sealed. Put a bow on it. It'll be done. So really, really excited. The last class there at the end, I was sweating a little bit on that final. It was over a lot of material, but I sat down. You guys already know how I am with my flashcards. This is for one class, by the way. Did my flashcards, went over those chapters, went through those PowerPoints. I knew the material. I was just second guessing myself, and I tend to do that. But, you know, went into the test, destroyed it, absolutely killed it. So I am excited to have this next 3 months to kind of relax and, you know, focus on other things. I'm planning to focus on trying to get back into golf. I'm planning to focus some of my time in reading, drawing. I have a comic book that I'm actually working on, doing the art and writing. So I'm trying to come up with a lot of hobbies to keep me busy to make sure that I am staying actively engaged in some form of activity. I don't want to squander these next 3 months. I do want to continue to get stuff done, and I want to continue to learn things. So I am excited over these next 3 months to see what all I'm able to accomplish, what all I'm able to learn, and how I come out on the other end from doing all these things, you know. So pretty excited about it. But last week, one of the things I believe I did well was my preparation. Preparation was my priority the last week for my finals, obviously. I believe I did that really, really well. I came in here every day, did my note cards, went through my files, went through those PowerPoints, gave myself plenty of time to get that studying done to make sure I knew that material to set myself up for success so that whenever I went into those tests, I had that high level of confidence that I needed in order to really um, not stress out about it. I don't like going into a test super stressed out about it. A certain level of stress is always beneficial because if you're too comfortable, you might not try as hard. So I always try to go into things, slightly anxious, because it gives me that little bit of extra focus. But at the same time, I don't want to go into things with that worry, with that doubt, with that, just overwhelming. Yeah, uncertainty, I guess. So did really well at preparation so that I could prevent having those feelings, having those emotions going into those tests, and it built up my confidence. And obviously, whenever I did those exams, I did really well, so it paid off. One of the things I believe I could have done better. So my exams opened up probably about 10 days ago, and I think I had three big tests, two finals, three big tests. Um, and I think I could have studied more upfront, and gotten the exams done faster, as opposed to I split them up so that I did an exam, took a few days to prep, to study, to relax, to rest, to let my mind kind of calm down a little bit. And I think that to some degree that was beneficial. I think it helped me. It aided me in, prepping for the next test. But I think I could have condensed that down a little bit more. I mean, I knew the material, and a lot of my classes overlap. So it's not like I have an art history class and then I have a criminal law class, right? I have a criminal law class, a constitutional law class, criminal investigation class, right? So a lot of it is overlapping material. So I think because of that, because those classes are not so different, I could have condensed it down a little bit, potentially got my exams done earlier and been more productive throughout the week, set aside more time to do other things. And I think I am going to try to do that more in the future. But I'm not going to get onto myself too harshly because of, allowing myself to have that added caution, right? Because never a bad thing. I just think that I might have went into it overly cautious, split it up further apart than it needed to be, and I think my time management could have been better kept. So, something to work on in the future. This week, not gonna lie, man, I'm not planning too much. I'm kind of just wanting to find a new show, find a good show. Any suggestions out there? Put it in the comments. I will try it out. I'm trying out a few things right now. I watched Invincible on Amazon Prime, and I'm not going to give out any spoilers, but man, dang, that was a good show. I mean, surprising. Like, I'm not big on animated cartoons. Not too big on them. I mean, I enjoy some of them. Some of them are really good. And Invincible is one of those that was really good. I mean, surprisingly so. That first episode, man, just blew me out the water. I binge watched the entire season, and for those of you out there who have not watched it, it is worth the watch. Seriously, I cannot wait for season 2 to come out. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Great series, great show. If anybody has any other suggestions out there, I really liked The Boys. I really liked Invincible. I'm really big into The Walking Dead. I do want, at some point, I have to figure out how I can watch it without having to purchase the whole thing. I want to go and I want to watch Game of Thrones. I've seen, I think, the first 3 seasons, so I want to finish that. But yeah, man, as far as goals this week, focusing on increasing my cardio, which I've consistently been doing. Um, gonna focus on. My wife gave me a book. It's in the living room. I feel bad. I haven't looked at it yet. Today's just been crazy. I had therapy earlier. Took a lot of time to get prepped for that, and I didn't sleep well last night, so I took some time, laid on the couch, rested a little bit, went downstairs, did my cardio, did my rowing, did my core work. So today's just been weird. It's just been crazy. I did get up early, so hopefully I'm hoping that I can maintain somewhat of a good sleep schedule and continue to get up early, even though I don't have as demanding of days anymore. I want to try and keep that schedule. I don't want to get into the habit of, sleeping in or anything like that. I don't want to develop those bad habits. Like I said, I want to focus on time management, continuing to be productive. But for this week, I think I owe it to myself. Take a week, focus on my fitness and just dive into that book a little bit. I am excited to read that book. I have tons of other books as well. When I first met my wife, I purchased, I think, the first six of the 100 books that you need to read before you die. They have there's probably 24 different variations of that list online, and I just went from one of the lists that I felt like was more geared toward my reading level and my reading taste, I guess. So I'm excited. I would like to try and knock out a couple other books. So if this summer I could get through a few books, that would be awesome. Like I said, I do want to focus on continuing to learn something new, over the summer. And I might try to implement that in the show. So, guys, let me know what you think about that. What would you think about, you know, on Warrior Wednesday? If we don't have suggestions or topics from you guys, which, by the way, I'm always open to suggestions, topics, questions, things y'all want to discuss. Shoot it down low in the comment section. I will do the due diligence. I will do the research. I'll put something together for you guys and we'll do it on Warrior Wednesday. But let me know what you think about the idea. If we don't get any of those discussions or those topics, what would y'all think about me potentially implementing something geared towards learning something new every week, right? So, that could be challenges I set out for myself. This week I want to try and, read as much of that book as I can possibly get done. I want to work on my golf swing and, prep for trying to get back into golf this summer. And yeah, so let me know what you think about that. Like I said, my goal this week to rest, to relax, take a little bit of a mini vacation after, a semester well done. And I'm going to focus on my fitness, I'm going to focus on my reading, and I'm going to continue to make sure to put out good content for you guys. So yeah, basically that's it. Don't forget, if you are enjoying this content and you would like to continue to see content like this in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out. Also, Warrior Wednesday is coming up, guys. So 2 days. Make sure to throw some topics, throw some suggestions down there in the comment section, because I do need time to do that research. Right? If you give me a suggestion on Wednesday, at lunch, I'm not going to have time to do it, and it's going to get pushed into the next week, which is fine. I'm not going to forget about it. I'm still going to do it. I just want to make sure if it's something that you want discussed this week, just make sure, get down there and put a comment down there as soon as you come up with that topic so that I have more time to get the material together to make sure that the video is, answering your question, is discussing the topic appropriately and thoroughly. Like, I want to make sure I'm answering you guys' questions as thoroughly as I possibly can. So, um, I hope you guys have had a great Monday. I hope that this week is, you know, um, I hope that y'all are getting those goals done. And I hope that this week is a success for you guys. I if y'all have any questions about how I set up my goals, about how I work through my week, and what I do whenever I hit those barriers, whenever I feel defeated, um, just shoot me a message. And don't forget, guys, you can always message me on my private email. I always put a link in the description of the videos. Shoot a message over there if you don't want to discuss it on the channel, and we'll talk about it on the side. I do not mind doing that. Um, so yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed your Monday. Take those 15 to 20 minutes, determine which of those deficiencies are those weaknesses, and let's set up a goal to work towards, um, you know, attacking those deficiencies in a healthy way and hopefully preventing those small problems from becoming big issues down the line. Well, guys, that's all I got for you. So before I get off of here, like always, even if you guys don't realize it, even if you don't believe it, there is a warrior in every single one of you. And I see it. Take care.